Hey guys, Ike here from Mike'sOutdoors.com. Today we're going to be taking a look at the Bowslingblind from Bluesky Archery. We'll get these things out, we'll show you both different models of this, we'll show you how this thing works, we'll show you the blind feature of it, and we'll show you these buddy lock features of this as well. This is a very versatile sling, very comfortable sling, and it really does a lot of different things. Like I said, it's very versatile. It has pouches to put accessories in, it has blind that you can put, that'll you can order with it, that you can use in a tree stand, you can use on the ground. Basically you can make this a one-stop carry-all. Carry your bow, carry all your accessories, all your gear, and basically from the pickup truck to the tree stand you'll have everything you need. So we're going to step outside here, we're going to show you both models of this and run over some of the features of those. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is show you how to use this. This thing looks kind of complicated, but it's actually quite easy to use. Let me take my invasion out of this Bowslingblind here and show you how easy it is to put in there. You notice it's got a cutout for your stabilizer, and your quiver simply sets right here on top and it wraps underneath it to secure your bow. So you don't have to take your quiver off, you don't have to take your stabilizer off. I didn't take anything off of my bow. I still got my Insane Archery camera mount on there. I mean, I didn't have to take a thing off. So all you gotta do to get your bow out, well, we'll show you how to put your bow in first. Okay, so while I've got the bow out here, not in the case, I'll show you some of the features of this thing. This is the back side of the case, and you can see here we've got two pockets on the back side. Well, this is the hunter case, this is the neoprene one, and in these pockets you can put quite a few things. I got my release in one. I just threw a few items out of my shop in here that I had handy. It's got another larger pocket right here that you can put stuff in. I got a couple of my game calls in there. This stand is also compatible with the buddy lock system. This one has a strap here. You can see it's got the two buddy lock receivers there. It's got two, one on top, one on the bottom as well. And you can also buy additional pads for these, so you can put more of your buddy lock stuff on there, which we'll show you out on the other case, and we'll show you what kind of configuration we got here. We got this one pretty plain Jane. This is basically the way this comes. Any of that buddy lock stuff is going to have to be purchased separately. So this is the way this comes, and so this is the outside. You got two compartments here. You got your buddy lock stuff that you can put on there. Got a nice good thick strap, good thick buckles. Everything on here is quality sewn, and this is a good quality, good tough case. This neoprene is very, very durable. So we've got a good quality case here. It's going to be water repellent. I mean, it's not going to keep all the water off your bow and your gear, except, I'm sure, but it is going to be water repellent. Now when you flip this over, inside here we got this zipper. This zipper inside this compartment, not only can you use it for other things, it also has our blind in there, which this is a nice good 3D pattern blind there, and it's made out of mossy oak camo. We'll show you that as well. This case that I've got here is also mossy oak camo. The other one is a different kind of camo pattern. No, it's mossy oak as well, but it's made out of buck's-wood. So we've got our blind right there, but let's get to showing you how to put your bow in here. This thing looks kind of complicated, and at first I thought, man, how am I going to put my bow in this thing? But it's actually pretty simple. All you got to do, drop your bow down in there, slide your stabilizer in, and bring this up and around. Now these, get that thing in the center, all you got to do is simply pull it just like that, and you can see it wraps around both your cams. It's right underneath your quiver, so it's not messing with your quiver. And I've got a tight spot on here, so this sets down real low to my bow, so it's going to clear your quiver. Now when I get mine tight, I simply tie a little bow in it. Mainly, that thing that doesn't seem to want to slip, but mainly to get that excess string out of the way. I'm shooting a shorter axle-to-axle bow compared to what this thing's made for. This bow, or this case, will accommodate bows up to 44 inches. And I've actually, in this rear one here, I've actually got my new breed Nemesis, which is a very short axle-to-axle bow. So it works very well with all the bows out there. So getting it in, pretty simple. Getting it out, pop that loose, pull that, and right there your bow's out. So very simple to put on, very simple to remove. So let's show you the other model now that I've got set up with all my buddy lock stuff on it. And also another nice feature of this is it has these handles right up here on top, and this one's adjustable. So all you gotta do is if you want to move it around like this, you got those two handles. pick it up and move it out of the way. Now this is a different model. This one is actually made out of buckswood, which is a water repellent material as well. This is the Guide Series case. And this one I've got all my Buddy Lock stuff set up in here. I've got my New Breed Nemesis in here, and this is the same deal as the other one. It's got your 2 pockets right on the outside here, Buddy Lock on the top and bottom. And then now this one I've got 2 straps set up. Let me turn this thing over. I've got 2 of these shoulder straps on here. And I've got, you know, this is going to be my top. I've got a small Buddy Lock pouch there that I can put my release in, some small things like that. I've got another thing. This is actually offered by Bluesky Archery. This is a bag o, I can't even remember what they call it, bag o orange or something like that. What it's got in it is actually an orange vest, and this is a very large orange vest. So you can put this actually over your kills. Of course, you can wear it in, you can wear it out during rifle season. You can put this over you. It's large enough for me. I can fit it actually over this blind as well. And so you got all that added protection there when you kill a deer or a turkey or something like that. You can cover it up with that orange, and it's nice right here. It folds right back into its pouch, and it's right out of the way. So I've got a Buddy Lock system, Buddy Lock pouch there on the bottom. Got another Buddy Lock pouch over here, my old water bottle. And you can buy these Buddy Lock things on the internet at certain stores, stuff like that. I actually had an old fanny pack that I don't use anymore that I took these off of. So that's a real nice bonus to this. You can really expand how much stuff you can carry other than just in these 2 pockets. Now, like I said, this is made out of bucksuede. This one is a mossy oak, and this bucksuede is water repellent. Now, we say water repellent. It's not water resistant, but it is water repellent. So that's another nice feature of this. And I love this bucksuede. I've got quite a few things made out of this bucksuede now. I like it because it's a very, very quiet material, and it's a very durable material too. It's real thick, and it's very tough. I mean, it just seems like a very tough product, and like I said, water repellent. That's a very nice feature to have this made out of bucksuede. Very good stuff. Like I said, just flip this thing over, take out your bow. You can see there I've got that tied in, and just like that, you're ready to go. You're ready to rock and roll, and you can carry this to the woods. Now, like I said, this one I don't have the blind in, so I've also got this huge pouch back here that if I want to or if I need to, I can put a lot of accessories in. Now, this blind will work with a tree stand, with a shooting rail around it, or some kind of rail around it, like a climbing stand or something like that. Now, we're going to put in a picture here with this actually on a tree stand, and because I don't have a tree stand with a shooting rail or any kind of rail around it, because I'm 90% time I'm bow hunting, so I don't have anything with that kind of rail around it to constrict my bow. So if you got one of those rails, we'll put in this picture here, and it'll show you how well this thing will work up in a tree stand as well. Okay, like I said, this is a mossy oak. This is a 3D leafy pattern, which is very cool. Very good at breaking up outlines, and very good at breaking up, kind of moving with the environment that you're with. I really like that. And this is a huge, huge blind. Your only restriction on this blind is basically the size of it. It's got a zipper right here, and this has got a flap inside of it that you can actually zip this thing right up together. So you can zip this up, and you can have this on there, and you can actually have this blind or this bag where it's right there and accessible and easy to go on the inside of this blind. So you can hook it up just like that and have this on the inside of your blind where you can use it, grab stuff out of that pouch, grab stuff out of your pockets. Now, this blind, like I said, it's a very cool blind, very large blind. I'm very, very impressed with it. Got a nice mesh. Got a nice mesh inside. So when it's 3D patterns, when these are blowing open, you still got that mesh there to allow sky through and allow some of the background through. So that's a very nice feature of this blind. Now, this blind also has several of these fasteners here. These are just an elastic type fastener with a ball on the end of it. So you can use this to strap that around tree limbs or whatever you want to. Now, the end of it's got the same kind of deal. It's got, on both sides, it's got these loops. You can stretch these out and hook these to trees. You can tie them up. You can do whatever. And it's got another ball and extension or stretchable cord there in both corners. So it's really only limited by your imagination and by the size of this thing. All I gotta do now is fold it back up, put it right back in here into this big pocket on my ground blind. Like I said, I can zip it right to that, so that's another nice feature. I can zip my bag right to this ground blind and put this thing up. And like I said, you can put this thing up with sticks you find out in the woods. Lord knows there's plenty of them out there. You can tie it to local nearby trees. You know, you can do a lot of stuff with this. And I've actually have some of this stuff that is just some cloth that I bought at Walmart, and it's not nowhere near as good as this. I always end up carrying it under my arm or tying it to my pack somehow. So this is a nice way to carry a good portable blind and have a good way of storing it. So we'll fold that up and put it back in our blind there, our bow case there, and we'll get on with a few other features of this bow blind or bow sling blind. Okay, so this is the Bowslingblind. Like I said, there's a lot of, I really like the versatility of this thing. There's a lot of things you can do this. You can load this thing up, put your bow in it, and like I said, from the time you leave the truck, you got everything you need with you. Plus a ground blind. So I do a lot of hunting on the ground, and most of the places that I hunt really dictates that I do that. There's not very many trees that I can put tree stands in. A lot of time I'm on the ground, and public land, I don't want to carry a blind with me all the time, a big pop-up blind. So this is a really good way for me to carry all my gear, as well as a portable ground blind as well. So one of the things I'm most impressed about with is the quality of these things. This is very, very well made, very well sewn, made out of some very tough material. The neoprene one and the buck suede one, these are both very, very tough. Like I said, the versatility is awesome. You can add I probably won't have this one up that high, but you can get several of these shoulder pads. You can get a lot of these buddy lock things from different retailers and things like that, so you can really customize this the way you want it and get the pouches on here like you like them. And one of the things too I didn't fail to mention was it's got a good, nice, quick detach buckle in the front. So when you want to take this thing off, all you gotta do is pop that, and you can take the thing off just like that. So it's quick, it's easy to get off. Like I said, there's two different models available. We got the Hunter series right here, and we got the Guide series over here. The Hunter series is made out of neoprene. Guide series is made out of buck suede. Good versatility, good quality, very comfortable, very easy to use. That's one of the things I really like about this thing, is how easy it is to use. So very, very functional, and that's one of the most important things you can ask out of your hunting equipment. If you can't use it, it's too complicated, then it ain't worth carrying with you. So this is the Bowslingblind, and another thing I didn't mention is a good case. This is a good case. I mean, just if you want to carry this thing around to a 3D shoot, or to your local range, or to have it in the back of your truck when even if you're not going to use it to carry things around, this is a good case. You can see how it wraps around most of my bow, covers up my cams, covers up my strings. So I mean, it's a good quality case too. That is easy to pick up out of the truck and get your bow out of and go to the 3D shoot or to the local range. So it's a good quality case too. Good comfortable sling, and the blind aspect of it's just an extremely nice bonus, I feel, and it's something that I'm definitely going to be taking advantage of this fall. I really like the aspect of carrying that blind in this thing. So very versatile, very good quality as well. This is the Bowslingblind. This is made by Bluesky Archery, and their website is blueskyarchery.com. You can see that. All these products over there as well. You can buy both of these packs. You can buy these additional straps. You can buy that bag of orange that I've got here. Now I don't think they sell any of these buddy lock deals, but like I said, you can pick those up at a lot of retailers and a lot of websites out there. So be sure to check this out. It's a Bowslingblind, and you can check this out at blueskyarchery.com. For more product reviews, for more tips, tricks, how-to videos, you can check out our website, and it's ikesoutdoors.com. Appreciate you guys watching.
I like good times, good wine, good smoke, and a 5-piece bed. And I can't help it.